When anyone asks me what does a stock brokerage app look like, I will not even think twice and show them the Moomoo app. It is, in my opinion, the golden standard in terms of UI and UX design for a stockbroker, and boy, is it rich in features that you will definitely enjoy and find it super useful for your trading and investment journey. So in this video, I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough of the mobile app itself and also show you how to use the app to start buying and selling stocks. Don't worry, I will make it as simple as possible for you. So if you are new to investing, I got you, fam. If you have not opened an account with Moomoo, then please feel free to use my affiliate link down below for some freebies and also some welcome rewards. And in return, I'll reserve a small kickback to support me in producing this content for you for free. Alright, let's get started. We'll start with the watch list under the All tab. So if you want to add any stock into this watch list, you can scroll to the very bottom and click the add symbol button, or just go to any stock code and click on the heart shape button at the top right hand corner. And the positions tab is where you can see what you hold in your portfolio at this particular moment. And as you can see, I got some free stocks for Wells Fargo Bank and AMC, which I will use to show you how to sell it off later. And here you can click this 3 lines button at the top right hand corner to create custom watchlist group. Say if you want to have a dedicated tab for US ETFs only, or Chinese tech stocks only, you can definitely create a group for that. And notice there are a few buttons for the watch list. The first button is to change your phone to show from portrait to landscape mode in case you want more info at a glance. And the second button gives you 5 different views of the stock. The A view gives you the 3 main parameters: the stock name, the price, and the change in percentage. And the B view gives you 1 additional parameter, the change in the stock price. And C gives you the stock chart movement, and D shows you the bid and ask price for the stock, basically the stock price that people are willing to buy or sell at this particular moment. And E is basically like B but much more cleaner and it is less distracting. And if you ask me, personally I prefer view A, clean, minimalistic and straight to the point, because I just need to know the change in the share price in percentage. That's my preference. And this square grid button will give you a bigger graph for each stock, and you can even customize to show more technical indicators, trend lines, change the chart style. There's so much more you can do here for technical analysis, so feel free to explore this yourself. And you can also tap at your account there and it will show you all the details. But just to simplify, you just need to know cash, which is the pure cash that you have in your account that you can buy stocks or withdraw from your account. Max buying power is the total of cash plus margin loan amount you can use to buy your stocks. But keep in mind, any margin loan you take will incur margin interest. So if you just want to trade what you have, just stay within your cash amount. And good thing about US stock settlement here, in other brokers you need to wait T plus 2 days for settlement before you can use the cash to buy again. But in this case, Moomoo gives you the buying power immediately right after you sell. So that's a very handy feature. But keep in mind though, you still need to wait for T plus 2 if you want to withdraw that cash. And today's P/L, this shows you what is your paper gains and paper loss of your account for the day. If it's green, then it's up for that amount for the day, and vice versa. If it's red, then it's down that much for the day. But keep in mind, these are unrealized amount. So as long as you don't sell them, you have not realized the gains or losses yet. And this step, it's freaking huge. It's basically the playground for an investor or trader where you can discover all sorts of stocks, ETFs, commodities, etc. to trade. For example, under the US tab, you get the bird's eye view of the top 3 stock market index in the US, and you can also apply for IPO, initial public offering. Not many people know this, but actually not many broker allows you to do that unless you're an accredited investor. So if you're the kind of guy that loves initial public offerings, Moomoo is definitely made for you. And you can also scroll down to see some of the popular ETFs, etc. I will leave it for you to explore it. Now at the top bar, click the explore button, and this top section is where you have access to many different features. The paper folio is the paper trading portfolio by other users, and you can even create your own one. It's like a mini game, so feel free to give it a try. Stock screener, this is where you can filter for stocks based on more than hundreds of criteria like market cap, sector, financial ratios, technical indicators, etc. etc. It's especially useful when say you want to look for AI companies to invest or even look at undervalued companies by certain metric. This is the super tool for you. And heat map, you can see how each sector is performing in the US market, crypto market, Hong Kong market, etc. Whether it's up or down for the day. And you can even click here to filter for different views, so feel free to explore it yourself. Industrial chain, this is in my opinion the perfect learning ground for beginners or even seasoned investors to really understand who are the players in each industry, what's the verticals in it, etc. Super useful feature that I think every broker should have. It just makes the entire broker stand out so much. And shareholding, if you ever wonder which shareholder just sold the company and which just bought, etc., basically all the insider trading activities, it's here. Look no further. And then we have global list. It's basically listicles of companies sorted based on several criteria like by market cap, by profit, by revenue, etc. Quite helpful for starters, especially when you're new to the stock market. And similar charts, it's for you to match companies with similar technical trends. Honestly, I don't trade based on technical analysis, so I will leave this for you to explore on your own. And then lastly, we have stock compare. Quite similar to the previous one, but you can compare between different companies based on their financial data, valuation ratios, etc. And one pro tip here for you is to find all the competitors within the same industry, and you should be able to tell who is undervalued and who is overvalued at a glance. Very useful. And below the buttons we have earnings reports, and boy must I say, this is one heck of an important tab because you can track all the dates of earnings released by all the companies, and you can even click into this button to access their conference call to listen them for yourselves. And also you can check out this calendar with the plus button, and you can add them into your own calendar on your mobile phone to notify you when a company releases their earnings. So take advantage of this and you can be one of the first one to receive fresh updates from the company. And who knows, you could even take advantage of it to gain some profits, right? And on the right of it is the earnings hub. They will sort the companies based on your watch list and deliver you the latest updates. And this is why I love their UI so much. I mean, just look at it, it's so intuitive and you get a full glance of what's the key financials and the year-over-year changes, and you can even access its full report and read them one by one. Where else can you find an all-in-one super app for investing? Pretty crazy, right? So back to the main page. Under there you will see featured list, i.e. the popular stocks that people are buying and selling. For example, you can see the list of high dividends paying companies that people are trading, or the hit list, which are the top traded stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, etc. You can also see the short sales list, where they are the stocks that people are trying to sell. So maybe you can even use these to short sell some of them to gain some profit. You never know, right? I'll leave this for you to explore further. Institutional tracking. This is where you can track the portfolios of professional institutions. Say if you want to see what Warren Buffett is doing with his Berkshire Hathaway portfolio, just click into it and you can get a full glance of its asset under management, industry distribution, company holdings list, and weightage as well. Super useful feature. And hey, if you want to share this with your friend, just tap on the button here and you can show this off to them. Trust me, they will definitely ask you back how you got such amazing data. Give it a shot. And the very last thing in this tab is the market monitor feature. You can see who's selling or buying what, but not so useful for me since I don't really trade based on these metrics. And oh, there is this tiny little settings button at the bottom of it. Tap into it and you can even drag it to sort how you want this tab to look like, or even remove them if you want a cleaner look. It's totally up for you to customize. Now the accounts tab, everything about your account cash position, trade orders, deposits, withdrawals, all can be done here. If you can't be bothered to find out where is what, where is this, where is that, just click this all functions button and you will be able to access every single function you need, from placing a buy or sell order to deposit or withdrawal, calculating the fees, download your account statement, etc. It will all be in this tab alone. And you can click into your assets page here and it should show you both assets analysis and also P&L, profit and loss analysis. It's basically the bird's eye view you need to know whether you are making money or losing money with your account. And you can even look at it in terms of days in the month or even months in the year. So when someone asks you whether you are making money from investing or not, just show them this screenshot. Pretty awesome, right? And down there is also a summary of your stocks, your available cash, and also buying power, etc. It's the same thing that I've covered earlier in this video. Now let me show you how to buy stocks on the mobile app. It's actually very simple. I've covered it in detail on the desktop tutorial video, so feel free to check this out. But since you're already here, I might as well just repeat it very quickly for you. And there's many ways to buy a stock of any company. You can start by looking for the company you want to trade. For example, let's buy one share of Tesla stock. You can search for their stock code and click into it. And here, all you need to do is to click the trade button at the bottom and click buy, and you will land on this order tab. Imagine you are in a restaurant and looking at their menu. This is just like the same order menu, but this time you are buying stock instead of choosing what food to order. So let's tell the waiter what you want now. Order type, there's limit, market, and many other conditional orders out there. And usually for beginners, I would recommend you to go for either limit or the market orders. If you want to control your entry price, choose limit order. Whereas for market order, it just means it will buy the stock at the current market price. So if you can't be bothered about the short-term volatility and just want to get the job done and invest, make your life easier, go for the market order. There is no right or wrong here. Now, quantity. If you want to buy one stock, insert 1. If you want to buy 5, insert 5. Very simple, right? But just note that you need to buy at least one full share each trade. There is no fractional shares trading yet as of the making of this video, but I believe Moomoo will bring that feature to its app in the near future. It's just a matter of when. Amount, it will show you how much you need to pay for the one stock you want to buy. It's just for your reference. You no need to do anything here. Time in force, there is day and GTC, which stands for good till cancelled. Day means your order will only be active in the current trading day, whereas GTC means your trade order will always be active until it is filled or you cancel it. And same example as the restaurant one. If you want to order, say, for a plate of fish and chips, day means you will only wait for the fish and chip to arrive at your table today. Whereas for GTC, you will sit there forever at the table for days or even weeks or months to wait for your fish and chip to arrive, or until you can't wait and then cancel it. Hope you get the logic. And personally, I like to do day for most of the time, but there are times when GTC comes in handy too, especially for limit orders. But for market orders, you should be able to get your order filled within a split of a second, even with day selected. So that's all. When you are ready to buy, click the buy button with the lock and key in your 6-digit PIN, and that is all you need to do. You just learn how to buy a stock using the Moomoo app. Now, once you know how to buy a stock, selling a stock is exactly the same, except you just click the sell button. Let me show you very quickly. You can go to your accounts tab and then scroll downwards to see the stocks that you have in your portfolio right now. And in this case, I have one share of AMC, one share of Wells Fargo, and also 7 shares of Tesla. And let's say I want to sell away this one share of Wells Fargo. Click into it, and then same thing, click the trade button at the bottom left and then choose sell. I will use market order like I said, and quantity will be 1 since that's all I have, and then day, time in force, and then click the sell button, and there you go. My stock just got instantly sold because it's a market order. It's that simple. And the last tab I'm going to show you is the funds tab. This is basically where you can find all the money market funds, unit trust funds, mutual funds, bond funds, etc, etc. And if you want to park your extra US dollar or Sing dollar cash to gain additional interest, then you can definitely go for their cash plus money market funds, which I believe you can buy for free, because if you have used my affiliate link down below before or in previous videos, you should have some free cash coupon to waive off that fee. And the subscribe button down here means you want to park, say, 1000 US dollar cash as a one-off thing, then this is where you can do it. But let's say if you want it to be recurring and treat it like a savings vehicle, then you can click into the RSP button, which stands for regular savings plan, and then you can set it to repeat the investment cycle automatically for you. And there are of course many more cash funds, bond funds, regular savings plans, etc. from a wide variety of fund providers. So definitely check it out. Some of the funds are providing quite exceptional returns to my surprise. But just as with any investments, do check out their fact sheet and do your own due diligence. Some of the crazy returns are not sustainable, so it is definitely not as easy as just judging it based on their last 3 or 6 months performance. Alright, before I end this video, here's another 2 quick bonus tips for you. Do you know that everything you have on your Moomoo app can be customized? Just tap into the Me button at the right hand corner and scroll to the very bottom and click into the settings and then click into General. Go into navigation settings, and at this page you should be able to see that everything is shaking. You can just drag and drop them however you like to rearrange them or remove them. So if you want to customize your personal shortcuts or just want a more cleaner or more minimalistic look, by all means, this is where you can make this Moomoo app truly your own super app for investing. And if you ever face any issues, don't be shy to ask their 24/7 customer support. They are phenomenal. You can find them under the Me tab, then click into customer service, and at the bottom click into online inquiry and just look for an agent and fire away your questions. Anything, just try it. I've tried it a few times and safe to say it takes less than 30 seconds on average for a real human to reply me, and that's actually very respectable in the brokerage industry. Okay, that's all from me. If you found this video helpful, please drop me a like button down below, and also please feel free to register for an account using my link down below to receive a ton of attractive sign up rewards. You're welcome, and let me know in the comment section down below if there's any specific feature or any function you would like me to dive into further. I might just make a separate video to show you more about it. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.